Alright, well, welcome back everyone to the HyprActive Podcast Just Talk. I am your host, Ethan, and as usual, I'm joined by the bros, starting with
Divine, aka Kid Veli.
Deshaun.
And Moses, aka King Moses.
Yes,
you
sir.
know, we're all here, gang's back together.
Yes, sir.
What episode are we on? This is like 12?
About like 25,000.
12 or 11? 12.
25,000.
Okay. So, no, I don't think we're dead.
Might be
I'll be alive.
Yeah, I think we're dead, bro. Damn.
Why you snatch your
Are you
wire?
scared
the
we're gonna
grab.
take it?
But everybody shoot down that way.
I'm practicing
already
my
done.
grab for Smash.
Oh.
Please grab for smash.
Seen that? It's not like you're putting
I mean,
real
you can
input
be
into
mad
it.
about it. I don't know.
I don't know. You're like,
What is it being mad about?
I don't know what's going on about that.
Yo, so Timberwolves gonna lose it all after all the hype. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say that, bro.
I don't know why Okay.
Like,
I don't know if this is a good spot for the mic because the mic keeps going down, so I just clipped it to my shirt and the inside.
do
Just clip it
whatever
on your
is
sweater.
comfortable, bro.
But it's like facing down, doesn't it?
No,
What do you mean facing down?
You're loud enough where it be pick up. Yeah, that's fine.
You sure?
I mean, it's up to you.
Or you can do it backwards.
If you're scared that it's not gonna pick up, just turn
It's
the volume
definitely
up.
gonna pick Moses' deep ass voice up, bro.
Hey
Deep ass voice.
guys.
I don't got no deep ass voice. Anyway,
Deep enough.
Yeah. Anyways.
bruh, I'm tired of people that claim that they're Minnesota fans and they're like, well, we lost. Like, bruh.
Bro,
Come on,
that's
bro.
how like the sports industry are though. Like if a team loses, like that's how they did with the Nuggets.
That's facts.
They did the exact same thing. They
That's
said,
facts.
"Oh no, it's GG's, sweet."
Yup.
And then guess what happened?
You
They
know?
played and they got to a game 7, but they eventually lost.
Yeah.
But it was just a close game and they just didn't close it out.
Facts.
That was all that happened. The moment the Timberwolves lose, oh nah, it's over. GG's.
That ass.
Like-
Like, you know what? Just like every time. First off, I just want to say I'm definitely like a hypocrite. I definitely do that dumbass shit too with others, my favorite sports. But like, don't do it in a time like this, bro. Right now, we need them to win. Like that, we gotta manifest it, bro.
Yeah, I did that shit
Yeah,
at
they're
work.
playing tonight.
I had my jersey on at work and like this dude came up to me. He was like basically was like saying like they don't got no hope. They're finna lose. I'm like, bro, stop with that negativity
Yes.
shit. He's like, bro, like you're not really like, you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah. You got the jersey on or whatever. I'm like, bro, just let. This jersey is representing like you know how Goku is when he's holding the spirit bomb.
that is.
And I'm sending my energy
Yeah, like,
to them. I'm sending my energy to them.
That's a cool way to
Which-
look at it.
Side note about
Does that make you a fake fan when you say, "Oh, it looks like Minnesota's gonna lose"?
Not necessarily. 'Cause
No,
you could
it
be a
doesn't
real
make you
fan,
yeah.
but
It's
it's
we're so used to it. Is the thing.
Yeah, it's just you lost
Damn.
hope, but you can't lose hope for your
that
team,
nigga
you know
just
what I'm
really
saying?
spilled water on us, bro.
It's
No.
hard not to lose hope to Minnesota teams, though.
That's facts. No, but I will say this, not trying to like put bad juju on the game or anything, but I may or may not have forgot to wear my jersey to work today, and multiple coworkers came up and called me out on it, and now I feel bad because it's like, damn.
Well, they-
I brought my jersey, dog. That's
So
the
maybe
one.
got-
maybe,
you got my
maybe
jersey.
it's
Got
a
you
swap.
covered,
Maybe
bro.
it's
Hey,
a
mine is
swap.
up to date. Your shit is
That's
way.
true, but it's lucky because every time I wear it, I swear we win. That's actually not true.
I was about to
Yeah,
say,
I was
did
gonna
you
say,
say
the
every time you wore
I
it?
wore it. Every single game I've been wearing it. There's only been 2 games, so I missed it. But the last game we got obliterated. I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah,
Well,
we lost
last
this game.
game?
yeah.
What was
No,
last
well, last
not
game we won.
Not literally last game. We won last game. That's why we're still in.
Yeah.
But like I'm talking about when I didn't wear the jersey that day.
game?
No team has made a comeback like that before, have they?
No, this we would be the
First.
first.
You
team
think
to
it's
do it.
possible?
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
LeBron did it. He
Yeah.
did 3-1.
Facts.
Who are they going against tonight?
He did 3-1.
Same people.
Yeah,
Same people.
3-0 is different, but
Oh,
it's still
okay.
possible.
Luka,
So it's actually
So
like
3-1 was
bracket
the one,
type stuff.
the 3,
Yes,
the
so actual
thing.
tourney.
So we pretty much have to play them. We have to win against them 4 times. So
Four
that's
times?
That's out of
In a
7,
row.
pretty much.
Best of
All
7.
right, and no one's crippled Luka yet.
No, but he's been hurt the whole time. All it
Is he
takes
Doesn't matter.
He's been
Yeah, it
hurt.
doesn't
He's been
matter.
hurt before the playoffs. He's always
Let's
hurt.
hurt his soul, like I've been saying, and ban his Overwatch
Dude,
account.
Naruto
Yo,
fucking-
You can't beat
Rudy
him on the
Gobert,
court.
don't go on his ass.
Yes, please, bro.
We can't be on the court. We can at least get his account banned. Like,
Yeah.
mass reports.
DDoS grief, hack it. I don't
That's-
care.
DDoS
Man. I
is
don't
crazy.
care. Man.
That is
Okay, don't
crazy.
do all that. Don't do all that.
Yeah, we don't condone that. We don't
We
condone
don't
any of
condone that
that.
at all. You're lame if you do that. Like, don't be stupid. But it's just
That
fun.
reminds me back in the days where like people used to say that shit like on Xbox and shit.
You're getting
And they're like, my
DDoS.
dad owns Microsoft. I can get you
I was
banned.
that guy.
Say goodbye to your account, buddy.
Remember
Bye.
that guy?
No, only
Yeah.
only for like funny things though, because I remember like 360 days. I messaged some guy. I was like, but I was using my Connect to
You're connected.
to talk to him because I wasn't want to like type
You
it
got
all
loud
the
ass
way.
game
So
through the
I'm
mic.
sitting there, yeah, probably with the TV in the back, like the muffled game sounds of the like gunshots, all this stuff. I'm like, my dad works at Walmart, so good luck trying to go back. And then the guy's like I go there broke and all this stuff and this and that. I'm just like trolling him, but I did it for like funny shit. But niggas really were serious.
People get heated off nothing.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think that you think it's gonna be close tonight again? Like
We should win tonight.
we should.
Yeah.
You know, every time you say that about a home game, guess what happens? We only win on the road.
We're a good road
Well-
team, but I mean, I'm saying like after with the momentum
Every
that
time we
we
get in the
have,
crowd, all of a sudden we get in our heads.
with
Wait,
the
Yeah, that's facts. Actually,
How many games have been played so far?
6 or 5. This would be the 5th one.
This would be the
This
fifth.
would be the
tonight,
fifth. So
yeah.
4 games have been played.
So 4 games and we've lost the first 3.
First 3. So we can't lose again, otherwise we're out.
We're out.
Yeah.
So we literally need to win every single one.
Yeah, we need to win every single.
How bad were the losses for the first
Not bad at all.
It wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty
It
close.
was
There's
like
only
they're all
one
close.
game.
The
that
third
was
game
like,
that was kind of like
We lost by like
10
8.
points.
Yeah, 8 or
Yeah.
Was it 8?
Yeah, but every other game was like
It was literally a
one
one.
to like.
You were there that night when Luka
Yeah,
hit
no,
the
I
3.
saw that. I didn't know what game that
Yeah.
was though.
Yep.
That was the second game.
Which just watching that game, sorry,
It was close the whole time.
it's just Luka. I feel like is the problem.
And
Like they do have good
And
players on the
Kyrie.
shit. I don't know their names to be honest. Like you said, Kyrie's one of them. I don't know them like that.
Yeah.
But the one Luka specifically was someone who, during that game I saw, he was pretty much the only person with the ball almost whole game. I'm like, what the fuck is going
As
on?
he should.
Yeah, like I would talk shit and everything, but like
No,
I
I
mean
feel-
it's Luca.
He's a
like,
straight
you,
player.
you
The main-
see what he does.
Well,
Yeah, I've
the
seen
main
it.
reason why we lost is because of free throws and being in foul trouble.
Yeah, and also Cat not shooting. So I mean,
He
not,
just wasn't hitting anything.
yeah, not hitting his shots. I mean, like
The moment he hit shit, we
And when
won.
he
That's what I'm
hits
saying.
it, we're
Last,
winning.
last
It's
night
like,
he got
oh.
like 4 threes in a row. It was like,
That could be a good.
where was
sign.
that the whole time?
yeah, it's like oh, so when our players play, you know they
We
do their
win.
thing,
Yeah.
we win. Crazy thing, but you know.
Man,
Do
okay.
you think he's extra zesty when he's hitting threes or less zesty?
You know, I don't care. I hope the zesty power just takes over. I hope
You hope he
it's
unlocks
called.
a new.
It's not
new-
called takeover. It's called zesty over.
Yeah.
It's not a takeover. It's zest fest.
Zest over.
Zest
Fest
is
is
crazy,
Zest
bro.
Fest is crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
hey, he like
He
does
did
it
that.
like shot like bro like you did that one time.
He said like you.
It was that. Remember that?
Go back
our
and watch
basketball
the
videos?
basketball
Yeah.
video.
And
Like,
nigga said he went super saiyan. Nigga said
He really did hit that. He really would hit that shit, low key. That's how we know he's hot tonight, bro.
I forgot.
What?
Yeah, wait.
You know what
whoa.
If you're a basketball fan, you know what that means.
I know what
bro.
you mean, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So he's
But like I
extra
said-
zesty. He when he's doing layups, he's like hips is moving.
It's like a jog. It's like
yeah, exactly.
right.
It's
Yeah,
like one of them runways some girls do when they're modeling.
yeah. It lays it
Oh
up.
my goodness. I don't care,
Oh,
Cat. We're
man.
just teasing you. Please go crazy. We love you, bro.
Yeah, I gave you packages, bro. You can't get mad at me. I got kept the bitches.
I was
I'm
gonna
like,
say
you are not Cat. Tallest man in the building. You are not
But they've
Cat.
been trolling him too. They call him Big Kitty.
Yeah.
Big
that
Kitty.
ass.
Oh no.
Dude. Oh.
The,
Dude, they are frying him
Yeah,
on-
they call
on
him
social
Big Kitty.
media.
Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah, but like, okay, there were certain calls that I was like completely like
The
dumbfounded on
Which one?
certain calls on Cat specifically. I was just like,
Which ones? Which ones?
Yeah, give us
Like
an
I'm
example.
guessing the
the-
last one that you
the
did.
last one on the
The last
six foul.
one, yeah.
That's crazy. Like, how is that allowed for him
It's
to?
banned. It's actually banned.
Yeah, it's a ban rule that they talked about.
It's a ban
And-
rule, but
and
they
it's-
still.
Yeah, and you know what's even more funny too? So Twitter or the NBA like tweeted the thing when they first banned the rule, like explaining it, yada yada yada. And the example they used was Luka. Isn't that funny? Isn't that crazy?
Wait, what was the series of events? Because I didn't see.
So
what
he was
happened.
going up for a jump forward,
Yeah.
but like he kind of hesitated to forward, so it almost looked he was kind of like vertical
going
jump.
straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like he stopped himself from pushing into him because if he pushed into him while he was throwing it would have been a foul.
But
Luka charges in it while he's like doing the jump, charges in it and shoots and counts the foul, and then it just looked ridiculous. Like it literally looked like it should have been an offensive foul because Luka charged into
he ran into contact.
Luka made it a foul by jumping into the miss.
Yes.
Even though if we were going off of just purely natural circumstances, nothing would have happened.
He wouldn't even got hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Like, it's one thing to like draw fouls and all that stuff. Like I understand you want to, but like.
And then they have a challenge to challenge it either, so it's just like it was a 6 foul too. Luckily we won that game, but I was like, dog, what the fuck is that call?
Yeah.
He literally charged into his chest, and they said, defensive foul, cat, get him out of here. Big kitty, get to the corner.
Okay.
Big kitty.
Or is it called goaltending? I don't know. When the ball went straight up, and then he like went in to dunk it. That was also a crazy call. That lost us the game that night. I remember when we talked about it. I hated that call too.
It's a bad call, but legally, I mean, because it was coming down, it was gonna hit rims, so it didn't. Well, I don't know what the word is, but basically.
But they were saying how close it was because it was like it was still up and it was close.
It was very close, yeah.
And they still said, nah, we're not gonna count that bucket.
No bucket, and then they got momentum hit.
Yeah, and then we lost. Exactly. I was like, if that call was never made, that game would have been completely different.
Literally completely different.
See, and it's like
the refs have been really controlling.
they've been hoeing us, or not just controlling the game. Honestly, not even just us. There's even been calls. You know, I'm a fan, but there's been some calls that should have been called on their side, but. You know, they let it slide for us.
Yeah, I mean, again, there's calls that should have been called.
But for
both
us,
sides.
it's a big time. It's a big play.
It's the plays that make a difference that they make the calls on, and I'm like,
nigga,
why? That Luka one, I'm like all
even,
right, give the white boy anything, I guess.
Like even Ant said
I didn't say it like that.
Like even Ant said it. He was like, it's kind of hard to win when a team shoots 31 free throws compared to like 17.
Yeah.
That's a big difference in free throws.
So. Deadass.
But I think that, I mean, they are kind of pulling that last game because there was a lot of times where Ant and Cat, even though they were fouling out early, they were just aggressive because they were just playing loose.
Yeah.
So a lot of times they were just forcing the fouls on them, and then they kept shooting it. Ant was just like, he was on the free throw line like 6 times before the half. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, keep going crazy. Now, granted, him playing loose and aggressive will eventually get him fouls on him as well, but I don't know. I prefer that play style more than however else they were playing before.
In comparison to the previous games and what you can see that's unfolding right now for us, what do you think our chances are of winning these next couple games? We get next couple games.
It's possible, but it's low.
Yeah, like we've been saying, we can do it. We just have to actually go and play. Yeah. Like we have to play.
We have to be literally like
no mistakes.
It's almost like like you're playing Smash, right? If you're playing against somebody that's good and he's kind of kicking your ass, but we're all like, nah, Ethan, we know you're good too. Like
lock the fuck in.
Lock in. Pretty much. That's pretty much it. Because Minnesota's can do it. It's just like the fact that we're down 3, it makes it hard.
It does make it really fucking tough.
Yeah.
But from what I can tell, like once again, I still haven't watched as much as you guys and everything, but it does seem like they're kind of there. Not more so this time than any other time that I've seen Minnesota playing, which admittedly still isn't very often, but this is the best I've seen them.
No, this is like this team. Yeah, this team is literally the best.
And the internet just like continuously the clowns on them. Even like the people the ESPN like I don't know, like with Shaq and all of them, like when they were talking about the prior game, they were just like, get this game over with. It's already done. We don't want to see it. This is so boring. We already know it's going to be a sweep. Like, they were just talking the most shit about Minnesota. I was just like,
fuck, bro. Minnesota gets bullied when it comes to sports. What the fuck is this?
But the thing is, it's like, but the stats prove them right, though.
I know.
Like, the stats prove
that's what
right.
they're basing. That's what they're basing all that shit off of. Is the fact that like all of our history kind of shows that we don't got it in us.
Yeah, but they give it really like no chance. They give it like eh.
Yeah, they're not willing to see the outcome.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the media, though.
Yeah, it is the media, and that plays along with it. But I also will say, in sports, like, stats is like a big fucking thing.
And it makes sense.
Like everything is judged off of stats.
Yeah, no.
No matter if it's like, oh damn, you look good out there, bro. Yada yada yada. Like nobody will care, my nigga. Like at the end of the day, they're gonna look back. Damn, that nigga was ass that day.
They out rebound you. They
Yeah.
scored more than you. They
Yeah.
blocked more than you. They got more turnover. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everything.
it's just like
The whole
everything.
shit.
So I mean, I definitely understand. It is frustrating. It's like, damn, I wouldn't say it's embarrassing. Like you just kind of embrace it as a Minnesota now. You're like, you know,
You're
You
right.
just
like,
For a while,
it's-
honestly. We've just been dealing with it. But
yeah.
when we get this
Oh,
close,
hey.
a lot of people just start talking the most, even more shit, because then they'll just bring up past shit and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
they're
know what I'm
not,
saying?
Yeah,
they're
that
not
just
willing to
comes
give us
with
a
it.
chance.
But that just comes with it though, because I mean, usually when we go on social media, when another team's winning, we just see all the good things about them, all this shit, or some bad things. But that's because we're not actually from there. I'm sure if we were from there, they'd probably see all the negative stuff too. You know.
I suppose overall, I really
Maybe.
think Minnesota gets it pretty fucking rough when it comes to like anything of that sort. People really do dunk on us a lot overall, and I don't even
and
fucking
it's
pay
very-
attention to sports like
yeah,
that, and I
it's-
see that shit.
It is just, unfortunately, Moses is right. Stats they
Yeah.
prove it to be right.
But we got.
I kind of wish it was like, not like seen, but like, don't underestimate.
Don't
you know
undermine.
what I mean? Ever.
Yeah, don't undermine us.
Well, this is what the season is, and we got Ant. Like I said, nigga, like that nigga. Trust me, that nigga is getting all the attention on us. Like
True.
playing on the court and like off the court, that nigga is like swagging, just how he just like his little phrases that he says or whatever. Like people just, especially white people, they eat that shit up. Like they think that's hilarious. It's like that's just an Atlanta nigga. Like
Yeah.
he like.
That is
You know?
just another dude Dennis running
Yeah,
around.
that
bro.
is, you know?
There is no difference.
But obviously he's clean as fuck. Like let's not get twisted. That nigga is
Yeah, for sure.
goated. But trust me, just give it like 1-2 years. Let Ant cook.
Yeah, that's whatever. That's the main thing. It's like when the moment they went down 0-3, they were like, maybe he is only 22. Like he's
Yeah.
still got a lot of time to develop as a basketball
Yeah.
player. Most people, no one ever. The youngest someone ever won a championship is like 26.
Damn.
So
Damn, so he's really young.
He's
So-
extreme.
No,
Really young.
he's very
I was gonna ask like, how long is like the contract within the Timberwolves?
Oh,
with Ant.
it's for a while. I don't know.
He's
Exactly
still on his
how
rookie
long, but-
contract.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I'm sure he's gonna extend it because he seems to like really fuck with it here.
I mean, who knows?
That's true. Who knows?
I
And
think so.
we've seen players come and go, like great players, all that
Great
stuff.
players
but-
that will literally be like, especially in football. Like we've seen plenty of players that just like the
Garbage.
star player of the fucking whole league, but it's just behind a team that can't back it up, unfortunately. So it's like we recruit some good players.
Yeah.
Like we had
There's still-
Randy Moss, we had Adrian Peterson, Stephon Diggs. Now we have Justin. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But, like,
speaking of Justin, I was just gonna say, there was something recent that came out that like he didn't come to the practices or whatever,
Yeah.
which kind of leads more to like he doesn't want to play for the team. So it's like, we'll see. We don't know. I mean, to be fair, he does have Mac Jones as his fucking quarterback.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I don't really care about football right now. Them niggas be pissing me off. With or without that nigga, so fuck that nigga. But as an Ant, going back to what we were saying before, you know what I'm saying? That is true, but like, just watch like anything of like Ant hanging out with teammates and all that stuff, or even just like talking to reporters, all that shit. Like, he really loves Cat and them. Like, they really are friends, it looks like. Again, anything could
Yeah,
happen.
there's like the video of them like in Target, and he's like calling them. He's like, "Oh yeah, I got two
Yeah,
sons.
he's like, two sons.
I
He's
got
like,
two
that's my
sons.
son right there. He's like,
Yeah, he's like,
that's my
they're
son.
both 7 foot. Yeah, one Rudy
Yeah.
and Cat. He was like, then obviously Cat with his, alright, your son. he had to like clear his throat to say that shit.
Yeah,
He,
Yeah, 'cause he
he's
was
like,
like,
I ain't your son.
You
I
ain't
ain't your
slick.
son.
You ain't slick. We all see it.
Yeah.
But
Okay. I mean, I haven't really been paying attention that much. You know, it's funny. I'm glad I'm friends with people that know stuff like this, and I retain it because I have a lot of family members and I have a lot of obviously friends that watch just sports in general. I'm not really paying attention to it that much, but when it gets to the point where it's like we're close to winning something, obviously I'm going to watch. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm a super fan because I don't really care that much.
Right.
But I understand the game on both ends, from between football, basketball, baseball. Like all these guys, all they do is talk about it. So then I can't help myself but look it up, look at stats, understand the rules, and and then.
Facts. It's good to have friends like that.
Yeah, and I don't think that makes me less or more of a fan. I just.
You're just a like a general fan.
Yeah,
Just
I'm a
fan
casual.
of
Like,
Minnesota
I will
teams.
always
Yeah.
root for Minnesota teams no matter what.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to sit here and watch the whole season.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm too busy for all that. But when I know something important's happening, I'm
You
definitely going
locked
to
in.
tune in. Yeah.
You got in.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if, before we go on to like the next topic and everything. I don't know if I actually ever finished what I was gonna say earlier, but I just randomly remembered in my head. Fuck all the fans that are Dallas fans that randomly just spawned here out of nowhere and telling me to like eat a dick when I'm wearing my jersey out of nowhere. Like, nigga, first off, who even are you?
Wait,
Why are
people
you
are actually
spawning
saying that?
here? Yes. I was buying transmission fluid. I watched that thing. I have on my jersey, all this stuff. And this was the night we won and all this stuff. And I'm just sitting there buying all this shit. He's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then right at the end, as I'm about to like walk out, he was like, hey, you gonna watch the game? You think we could win tonight? I'm like, oh yeah, you gotta have faith. No, actually, I was like, I don't know, but we gotta have faith. I hope and all this stuff, because that was when we didn't win a game. It was literally 3-0. He was like, nah, fuck the Wolves. We gonna win. I'm from Dallas. We Dallas fans. We gonna win. I'm like, alright. I'm like, respect. Like,
Tight shit.
I walk out. He's like, have a good day. I'm like, I'm not gonna say shit.
Nigga, fuck you. Nigga, like, what?
Why'd he bait you like that?
He's like, oh, you think we gonna win? Like, he even said we. Like, you saw how he can swing. He can maneuver.
Yeah,
He can
he's
maneuver around
swinging. He
the
really-
Because he's in the state of Minnesota, so of course he's going to say we think
Oh,
he's
you
on
think
your
he gonna
side.
win? You gonna think you win?
Turn
Psych.
around.
Hey,
Fuck
As
you.
soon as we
hey,
win, he's gonna throw on a Minnesota jersey. Like, I'm gonna go to that same one and be like, "Hey, nigga, take off that jersey."
And you
don't
catch his ass. It's like 3-3, or like we win this series. It should be look.
Yeah. I don't even go in the store.
Get your ass.
Nah, I don't even go in the store. I doom, 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 knock on the window. I'm like, "Hey, nigga."
I'm going to need more fluid, bitch.
You think you gonna win?
Like,
You think we gonna win?
It's dumb.
Oh my
But that's
God.
that was the
They
most
just pop it
bullshit
up.
one.
Bro, I
That's the most
hate
hilarious.
bandwagon
Two-
ass niggas.
Dead
Bro.
ass.
They piss me, and like at work, bro. He pisses me off, and it's not like serious piss off, but every time he was a Nuggets fan all of a sudden.
Dude,
He was a Golden State fan all of a sudden. He's now a Kansas Chiefs fan all of a sudden. And the moment the team's winning, he's the type of nigga to like bet money. He's like, oh, you think you're gonna win? You don't
Yeah,
think they're gonna win?
like, stop
You know
throwing
what I'm
the
saying?
weed.
Hey, I got 20 on this game right now. I'm like looking at you like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I guess, but like,
Right. Like,
I don't want to take your money. And now that I think about it, because he was betting me the entire Denver series.
Damn.
And he said like 100 or whatever if we win the series.
Damn.
Back in my mind, I'm like, I should have took that motherfucking bet. I would have been up
Damn.
200, just saying. But I didn't. It's
You
cool.
want to take the chance. You don't know.
Yeah, exactly, because Denver had a momentum.
Yeah, they did.
They were the defending champions, so you gotta respect that.
Facts.
But we got Anthony Edwards. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's why I keep saying that. Like, I know that sounds corny and everything, and I'm not trying to just throw everything on his back, but like, Edwards literally just.
We got Jaden McDaniels. We got Nas Reed. We got Anthony
I
Edwards.
got the retile,
Carl
bitch.
Anthony Towns.
I was going to say, speaking of like people popping up, it is crazy you said that because I think I mentioned to you guys, I was, before I left the other job, I was teaching one dude, his name was like, actually I'm not going to say his name, but he's just working in the store and I'm like training him and whatnot. And then he asked me, he's like, you watch basketball? I'm like, I've been watching it recently, yeah, of course.
Mhm.
I said, it sucks. I was like, don't even talk about that last game, though, because it was the same game where Luka hit the 3, and it was just a 1 point difference. And
Yeah.
I was like, let's not even talk about that game, because that was insane. He was like, yeah, that was crazy, but I'm a Kyrie fan, so fuck the Wolves. I'm like,
Exactly, and they always say some disrespectful ass shit too. You smart ass nigga, like I'm gonna find your spawn and I'm gonna destroy you. Like, fuck out of here.
he said Dan did the same damn shit where he was like, well, I'm a Kyrie fan since day one. Where if he goes, I go. So you know what I'm saying?
Boom.
Dallas all the way, Dallas all the way. Clapping in my head, I'm like,
I'm a Kyrie fan too, but like I still rep for my home team.
Exactly.
Why don't they say like they always bait your ass into that shit? They
because
they start up the conversation.
They say, "Oh,
that's just kind of how it goes." That's kind of how it goes. That's how it goes in sports, though. Like
pump
in general.
Like can't do nothing about it. I'm on the floor on my ass, staring at the ceiling of the stadium.
Nigga got my ass. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Devon?
I was just saying that's how it goes in sports in general. You always
That's
like, even if I would do that shit. I'm like, you a Nuggets fan? I'm like, damn, like that's cool, but you finna lose, nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
That's true. I did that, but I don't say like we. I'm like, oh, you think we gonna win? Like, I'm not gonna say we. I'm gonna say you. So
yeah,
like, if you catch
he
it,
didn't even
second,
mention like
oh,
what team it was right away. He was like, you think the Wolves are gonna win it? I was like,
okay,
I'm hoping they're gonna win the game.
Okay.
I hope
Respect,
they're gonna win it.
Yeah,
and he was like, well, I'm a Kyrie stan, so fuck the Wolves. It's Dallas all the way. I'm walking out of work and he said Dallas, what am I saying? Dallas. Yeah,
Dallas.
I was thinking of Denver for some reason. Dallas. I'm just walking towards my car. I'm like, I ain't training you shit tomorrow. I got one more. You got one more day with me. You're already on the wrong side. The next question he asked me, he said Drake or Kendrick. I'm like, oh, if you say the wrong thing, I'm actually not fucking with you. He said Kendrick, luckily, but if he said Drake, get the fuck out of my store, bitch. I cannot take you serious.
I would have labeled all Dallas fans as Drake fans. I'm just saying, hey, y'all got saved because I just would have labeled y'all with them.
No, he was close. He was like Drake or Kendrick. I was like, I said Kendrick, and he was like, good. I was like, all right, bet, thank God. Because if you said Drake, you on a whole different time zone with that one, buddy. You might as well just go back to Dallas and get away from me, nigga.
Yeah, you're a Cowboys fan too.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, I see bandwagon.
He's from Chicago, but he's a Kyrie fan.
That's fair.
So he's not like a Dallas fan. He's a
so
Kyrie.
I was traveling with him for a little bit, but fuck that nigga. But
who?
James Harden.
Oh,
yeah, I definitely was. Respect. No, but alright, sorry. Last comment. The reason why I hate bandwagon so much, I would never forget it, is when what was it? In 4th grade, I ain't calling out names, but we're all sitting there. That was when the Green Bay Packers and the Steelers went to the Super Bowl. And I wasn't like fully a fan of the Packers, but I did like fuck with them and everything, only because my grandma, like all of her family, and actually grandpa too, they're all from over there. So I was like, yeah, you know, it would be a good game, all this stuff. All these Steeler fans out of nowhere, black and yellow, oh, we're gonna win, yada, yada, yada. Like, we're gonna win. Nigga, shut your ass up. Then what was it? In 5th grade, the Seahawks went to the Super Bowl, and all these Seahawks fans came out of nowhere. I'm like, nigga, did you just say you're a Steelers fan? Beast mode all day, beast mode. Like, okay, now if I go up to you and ask, I wonder what you're gonna say.
No,
Mahomes?
Was that the same game that we were in a semi and there was like a bad call or something against the Steelers? That same series, and then we lost, and then it was the finals.
Maybe I wasn't watching the Vikings.
Or maybe it was the Raiders. It was a long ass time ago. I just remember we had Brett Favre on our team, and he took us.
That's old
was it?
shit.
I know, but did he take us to the semi? Or was it the playoffs?
I think we got to the playoffs. I don't think he went.
Yeah,
what? Really? There was one game that was like important, and it was a bad pass, or there was too many players on the field at the time, and they made the call.
For Brett Favre, though, it definitely was a bad pass.
Okay. That's crazy to say.
No, I'm saying like what like the last time Brett Favre played for the Vikings, he ended his career and he made like a really bad decision and we ended up losing the game.
I see. See,
I just remember there was the Raiders or the Steelers. It was one of those two, and there was a call on a field. I don't know if it was just too many players or it was a bad pass. Either way, it was a big game. I remember that day, and I don't know. That kind of reminded me of what you were talking about when we were young. I don't know. Sorry, I got off topic, but
they just spawn, bro. That's the thing that like
the only ones
that
I can respect that do spawn is probably the Green Bay Packers because they're the closest ones. And the
But they don't even spawn for me. It's like I'll just talk to them on the regular. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm from Green Bay." I'm like, "Packer fan." Yo.
So, like, you're saying, like, all these people kept switching up on teams and shit like that just because they were winning.
Yeah.
Do you think in their closet they just got, like, a row of, like, jerseys from each team?
See, the thing is...
They swap out, like,
actually, no, like, probably, though. I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Hey, he's like, this is my favorite team in 2009. This is my favorite team in
They
2012.
don't even do that. See, I already know how they play it off. They open their stuff. Yeah, I just love football, man.
Yeah, they play that shit.
Oh,
They
yeah,
show
they
all
show
that.
all
I just love jerseys.
Growing up, how they got it was since we went to Isetta, you know, a little rich and all that stuff. Every time a team was doing hot, they'd just be like, I want that jersey. And their parents would buy them one. I remember. It was just like, like they had everything.
I swear to God, every fucking day I saw someone with a Curry jersey when they were out.
Oh,
bro.
no, don't even get me started on that. Riley knows I would freak out, dude.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Curry fans that gives me PTSD.
And what makes me the most mad about it is because I've been fucking with the Golden State Warriors before Curry even exploded, bro. Then I had my Curry shit, like I had the Curry shoes or whatever. They're like, oh, you're a Curry fan, bandwagon. I'm like, no, nigga. I've been fucking with this team since they had Monte Ellis. Do you even know who Monte Ellis is, nigga? No. I said that every time. I was like, no, you don't even know who their team was.
I feel bad for you. I ain't gonna lie, I definitely feel bad for you.
I was like, fuck y'all.
Because you're making fun of him?
No. I mean, I was making fun of just like Golden State fans, all that stuff in general. So I probably did say something to you at some point, but
No, I don't think I've ever was like talking about them. But I like when someone asks me like what's my favorite.
Oh, you would say it.
Yeah, I would say like Steph Curry, Kyrie, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I would say my people, and then they're like Steph Curry. Oh,
Handlers.
you're a bandwagon. I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
it's like
bro.
Handlers and shooters.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the only time I had to experience that was when the Ravens went to the Super Bowl against the 49ers. That was sick. Because I've been loved the Ravens because of Ray Lewis. He got me into football.
Yes,
Same as Zach.
Oh, and that's where you showed us the edit that Travis Scott.
Yeah, that's
I do remember
like,
that.
Ray Lewis is like,
Yeah.
like
Everyone
loves
everybody.
Ray
Yeah, out of
Boom, boom, boom.
all goats, out of everybody I played, like my top 3 favorites, it's so random. But Ray Lewis number 1. I don't know who number 2 would be. I'm not gonna lie. And then Jordy Nelson number 3.
That's
Why
crazy.
Jordy Nelson? Random? I don't know.
Why don't you move him up to number 2 for the moment? Why do you have to keep him at number 3?
Because like Jordy Nelson, he a goat in my heart, but he ain't a goat on the field like that. I mean, he actually was. I take that back. I'm sorry. Don't go.
Because if you don't know who's number
I mean,
2,
he was. He did his fucking thing, but like, I don't know. Is it Hall of Fame worthy type shit? I don't know.
Jordan Nelson or
Yeah.
who?
Jordan Nelson.
Jordan Nelson?
Right? I feel like I just fucked up the name. Isn't that what I've been saying?
Let me look it up. I don't think I know who that
What
is.
did I just say?
I just remember the highlights. You showed us. You'd be like, hey, this is where I listen to that song. Cause that song's so hard. And look at him hit it. You're like, and then you hear that stupid Travis Scott beat. I'm just sitting there like,
This is an Omega.
He played for the, he played for the Packers.
Jordy Nelson. That's the name.
Oh yeah, Jordy
It's
Nelson.
Jordy
Yeah, he played for the Packers.
Yep.
And is a wide receiver.
Yeah, see, look, it just, I had a brain fart for a second, but, yeah, that was the only
Yeah,
time
he's
where
a
people
Hall of
called me a
Famer.
bandwagon. He is Hall of Fame?
Yeah, he's Hall of Fame.
Good.
is the game about to start gearing up to start up?
Oh, yeah. I
No,
mean,
'cause
it's
we're
not gonna allow us to click on it until 7:30. So.
Oh, so until exactly. I didn't know if there's like a warm up.
What, HBO Max allows you to click a little bit earlier now?
Yeah.
Because that's good, because
I literally
earlier
I
games,
literally
they didn't
opened
allow
up.
me to.
Yeah, I literally opened up the last game. It didn't start till 7:30, and I was watching a whole bunch of bullshit at 6 o'clock.
Some bullshit.
I was thinking the game was starting. I'm like, here we go. Sitting here waiting, playing Valorant, playing Squad, talking to you guys.
And it was on
still
live,
going.
too?
Yeah, all live.
Yeah, that's weird.
HBO got it.
Respect.
Oh,
They
excuse me.
didn't have it for the Denver.
He thought he couldn't even
Anyways,
watch the games.
Yeah, because I didn't know because I know like
the
NBA was switching their broadcasting to ESPN and not TNT, and I only know that Max is working with TNT, so that's why. And since it was a away game, they have a different.
Yeah. I know what you mean, because
I'm
they
pretty-
usually like kind of.
I'm pretty sure the only thing that's being switched over to ABC is the finals. But it's gonna be on TNT the
finals.
entire.
The finals.
Yeah, the championship. Finals.
Oh, okay.
That's when they switched. I mean, that's what I saw because it said hosted by TNT, and then like it had the Celtics, and just waiting for the next person. It said ABC next to it. So I was like,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Alright, we can talk about something else. Sorry, we talked about sports for something.
No, that's perfect.
I mean, it's important. There's a lot of shit going on, bro.
Well,
I love talking about sports. Sports is my favorite.
Yeah, this is entertaining to watch you guys talk about it because you guys know so
You know
much.
nothing about it.
I really don't know shit.
No,
So
Yeah,
this is-
that's why we
I'm
gotta
learning so
inform
much
you.
just from listening in on this, so I'm perfectly fine with it. If you do want to move on, though, we can quickly jump into highs of the week. Because
Yeah.
we didn't hit
We
that
didn't
at the
even start that.
We
We
didn't
just
we
started
didn't hit it at
talking.
the start. It's because I'm all over the place. When we did the intro, I was blanked in my mind.
Yeah.
I can't stop looking at the downfall of Diddy, bro. I keep looking at that.
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
just
Stop
stood there,
looking
it make you want to click on it. I'm like, yeah, what was the start?
See,
Because-
that's what I said before. You said, I know when to watch no documentary about it. Remember when you said that?
Documentaries are fun to watch.
it's true,
My ears ringing. Somebody's
but it's
talking
hard.
about me.
But it's hard. What?
So my ears ringing. Somebody's talking about me.
Is that an actual thing?
No.
I've never heard
But
that before.
It's a superstition thing.
Yeah, I've heard that
You heard
before.
that one?
Yeah.
If your ears start ringing, someone's talking about
I know, but the
Yeah.
sneezing thing, like if you sneeze.
You guys should have
something
never
else-
told me that. Now I'm just gonna assume someone's talking about me.
Or it's not even like somebody. They were saying like it's like a spirit. Like
That's even worse.
No, I forgot. Oh, I remember this one, but it was like
He said that's even worse.
there's a thing my mom used to say, but it was like it's called butterfly kisses. But it's like when you cry or something, a lot like there would be a certain part, or maybe it's just like me and my sister or something like that. But there's only like a certain part. It's like a circle or whatever that just gets really red. My mom's like, oh, it's an angel kiss. It's like an angel kiss to you to calm you down.
Never heard that one. That's for sure.
I don't know if it happens to everybody, but
I never heard
yeah,
that
I've
either.
never heard that before.
My
Yeah,
parents
that's-
were not
that's
like
weird.
that.
respect. See, my mom's comforting.
I'm trying to think of like random sayings.
I
and
mean,
shit that
they're
I've heard,
comforting, but not in a spiritual way.
Well, yeah. Yeah, we can move on.
that
I
reminds-
was gonna get cooking, though.
No, actually. Well, actually, I kind of want to jump back into that kind of idea and stuff of just like random sayings and shit. But first and foremost, highs of the week.
Oh yeah,
I'll
Devon
start.
said he would start.
My high of the week would be I started off this week. I posted a video on TikTok. It kind of went a little crazy.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
It went really good. So all that did was motivate me to continue posting more. I just
Good.
got finished editing one of these other videos and I post that one. And then the second thing, my magic cards for my new deck is finally all coming in,
yeah.
and I just need like maybe like 2 or more sets, which is like 10
Bro, I
cards.
can't buy
That's
shit
big.
right now.
That's
And
big.
You know,
then I'll
feel that.
But I probably have 2
Complete my
things of
decks.
income coming in
All right.
pretty
Yeah.
soon.
that's
Good
my
shit.
highs.
Hey, girl,
Those
start.
are good eyes, bro.
Sorry.
Shit, for me, I would say my high of the week would have to be, I took Jordan out to see a movie on last Monday.
What movie?
We went to see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
Personally, I think it was okay. I was hoping for more violence. I'll be so
It's
so
more
honest.
drama, more.
It was a lot more story based. And I was very hoping
Final
for
Fantasy.
like
To be
fighting and shit. but,
To
like,
be fair, if you watch the first one, that one's very like, not like the first one, just the first one of the new movies.
yeah.
When like the outbreak was happening, there was like 2 or 3 scenes that was kind of crazy, but there was not
Okay.
much fighting. It was a lot of story dialogue, but it was like heart wrenching because the dude was taking care of the monkey, Caesar,
Mhm.
at the time, and
What you?
It's so hard not to say a racist joke.
He's over here about to start
Bro.
turning red and shit.
yeah,
He's
he
holding
looked
it
like
in,
that one kid. It's like
You can see,
Yeah.
yeah, the veins
The
popping
veins
up.
popping up.
And shit. It's like,
You got a cameo?
oh my.
Like that's why I don't
You
want to.
got a cameo. It's insane, bro. It's a good series.
It is a good.
So it's an
series. I
okay
like it.
movie.
It's an okay movie. And it's crazy. I mean, because I went into it. I have not seen any of the previous, so I had no knowledge going into this.
No.
Because I was
So why would you watch the 4th one?
Because I wanted to. Because first off, I knew they were already gonna give some like prerequisite or whatever the heck at the very start of the movie. They're gonna let you know a little bit of what happened before.
Not
and
enough.
The backstory. I know it's not enough, but what I was gonna do is I was gonna see that movie, and then I was gonna tell myself if that was good, I was gonna go back and learn what happened beforehand. So I like doing that shit. I like jumping back and catching up to what it's supposed to be at. That's why when shit gets spoiled for me, I actually don't give a fuck because I like to see how it gets up to that point. How does this event happen? When you tell me this character annihilates this one, I want to know what led up to that.
I feel you only to a certain extent, only because, like, for example, One Piece. I got into One Piece because of like Ace dying and all that stuff. But that is so far into that whole like.
Well, it's
I
because of
almost
how
forgot
fucking
type
drawn
shit.
out One Piece is, though.
Yeah,
It
facts,
shouldn't
but-
be that far.
See, so stuff like that, like I don't care if it gets like spoiled for me, but everything else, dude. If you come to me talking about some shit and you spoil some shit, I'm a.
No, I'm not.
I was gonna say-
I'm not gonna spoil shit for other people.
I was gonna say, there are actually, I haven't seen the 4th one. The 3rd one is mid. personally. But the first two are actually gas. I think you'll like
Okay.
them a lot.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Yeah,
say
no,
you should probably definitely watch the
First two.
Yeah, first two.
I'm fully willing to watch them now.
Because
like,
it gets like the second one is like extremely intense, and if you're looking for more action, that's the movie. That second
okay.
one is
that's
all
what
action.
I need right there.
But the
That's
first
what I
one
need.
is the build up to it, and it's just like, oh fuck, this is crazy.
What you should watch, my nigga.
What?
First.
Yeah, no. Don't skip to the second one because
No,
you're
no, no,
you'll
no,
be
I'm gonna
missing
watch
a
from the
whole
start now.
segment of Caesar's like trilogy.
Yeah, no.
Because when you find out how badass that monkey gets, I'm just saying when he starts.
You gonna call him a nigga? No. No, I'm playing. I just had to get that off. I'm sorry.
He had to get one out. He had to get one out.
It got to the point where like the military dudes that are hunting him started calling him King Kong.
Damn.
Like we got Kong.
That's notoriety. is what
Yeah,
it is.
exactly.
That's fucking crazy.
Like Kong, like that was his status in the third movie.
That's
like,
heat.
Yeah.
That's really heat.
You'll see his build up and it's sick.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna. I'm not gonna jump around with the movies now that I've seen where the fourth one is.
Oh, you got
fourth one. Where the
I mean, we
movies
all
I'm
have
gonna
the TV
jump
play
back.
back in. That's pretty much it. But okay. Sorry, we got distracted with the movie there.
Yeah.
High of the week. Started full time. New place. Loving it so far.
Yes, sir.
Great coworkers, great owners. I've got some crazy news from certain people that I'm not gonna say on the camera because I don't know yet. But like, just the fact that it's in a conversation is already crazy as it is. So
Big.
we'll see where it takes me. That's all I'm saying. But
Okay.
I'll say just starting the full time and actually working again. And on top of that, they're so good to me. They ask me what shift do I like. You like morning shifts or night shifts? I'm like, give me morning.
Then
please.
they're giving you the flexible shit.
Yeah,
So
I said,
when
give
you
me
want.
morning. Don't give me nights. I closed for these stores for too many years. I'd like to open it once in a while.
Yeah.
So now that I got morning, I get home at like 3:30. I'm like, damn, I got all this time in the day to still do shit. So
That's
I
why I
be
love
cleaning.
morning.
everything.
That's why I love morning shifts so
Yeah.
much.
Yep.
So because I've never had it before. Usually it was like noon to 8.
Yeah, that would be ass.
And then by the time I get on, you and other people are going to sleep, and I'm like up. And I'm like, damn, all right, I'm just doing my own thing. And I did that for years. It is what it is. But now it's like morning shifts. It's kind of, I've always been a morning person, so it's kind of odd to like wake up, go to work, and it's kind of slow throughout the morning. But I'm like doing shit, and time goes, and then I come home, and I'm like, damn, the sun's still out.
Yep.
It's only 3:30.
Yep.
Do anything you want.
Yeah, like I can go out for a couple hours and come back, and it's only 5 or 6 o'clock. And I still got time. You know what I mean? Like,
So I'm saying, I
Yeah.
love morning shifts.
what about you?
Oh, my high of the week, honestly, is I'll probably just say I've been like, I guess, looking at life differently, if that makes sense. Like, I've been more appreciative of everything,
Mm-hmm.
and it's actually really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Like, of like nice days and whatnot, so like you kind of just like take a second and you like look up.
You really take advantage of shit.
And it's kind of been eye opening for me, and yeah, I've been loving it.
You get what I'm saying about like the whole sunset idea thing?
A little bit, but like I'm not
See,
gonna
a
say
little
that's
bit.
my
I'll take a
high.
little bit. I'll take
I'm
a
not
little
gonna
bit.
say that as my high. I'm not.
No, you don't have to. I'm just saying. Do you kind of have a better
I mean, every
understanding
day's
of what I'm
been
talking
beautiful. And I drive down the Shakopee, bro, like, it gets to a point where all I just see is hilltops and trees with that sun and the blue sky. I'm like, bro, this shit nice. Like, I'm
Yeah,
driving.
that's a nice.
Again, I'm not going to call it my high, relax.
Well,
but
you
it's a
don't
nice
gotta-
day.
You don't have to, but I'm just saying it's there. It's possible.
It's just a nice day. I'm like, I actually enjoy driving in this weather.
Yeah.
I mean, like most people would. But, like, I have the windows down, no air. I got the air just kind of blowing, not all the way down because my hair would just be too crazy, but just enough
Yeah,
where I'm getting the feel of it, blasting some music, speeding.
I don't even
Dude, it's
speed
crazy.
anymore.
I know you don't.
You fucked up.
Yeah.
You fucked up.
No, it's not even just that. It's also like part of like the, the whole like looking at everything. Obviously, safe driving. I'm not like wow as I'm like driving or anything.
But it's like that's the thing when there's a certain highway in Shakopee that like will go down and then you go up this little hill and you can just see all these fucking trees and stuff. And damn, it just looks like a forest. And I'm just like just going straight. I'm like, damn, this shit nice.
That shit crazy.
And then it's so. First of all, Shakopee I wanted to say this actually. I'm sorry. I wanted to say this. In different cities, I'm talking about just cities in Minnesota. I feel like are whole different cultures and countries almost.
No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And Shakopee, I swear to God, I only see Asian people there.
Really?
I'm being so serious.
That's right,
if you go in Minneapolis, you see more diversity. So you see more black people and stuff. North, south, doesn't matter. Minneapolis has more of that niche, right? You go to Plymouth, Wayzata, obviously you got the white people. Yeah. I went Shakopee, it's just Asian people, like left and right. Like, I've never seen so many Asian people in my life. I'm like, damn.
East St. Paul has a lot of Asians too.
It's like I like y'all really like do be congregating in certain areas, and that's kind of crazy to me. I mean, there are certain areas where I feel like some people deserve more than that, but you know what I mean. It's just
yeah.
I just noticed that recently. I was like, there's definitely cities where it's just like culture based.
Yeah.
Like it's an entire different, and it's calm. It's very, I don't want to say slow because it's like there's a parking lot and people park for food and stuff. But at the end of the day, it's like it's peaceful with that sun and stuff. And I'll be sitting there just on the computer making shit. Like, you know,
It's nice. Nice stuff. Nice stuff.
Just sidetracking real quick. Do you want to attempt to figure out the whole?
See, I would say yes, but I see how it's already distracting us like hella, so I feel like we should maybe turn it off, hurry up with this podcast, and then put it on.
I mean, how much are we at right now? Right, a solid.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I keep...
I mean,
I think we'll
okay,
still be able to talk.
No, I mean, is there anything else you guys want to talk about? We can keep it. Like, it doesn't. We don't need every episode to be like.
No, I know. I just like having each episode reach at least an hour, just because it just feels more. It feels more like a podcast for it to reach that time frame at the minimum.
Yeah, that's fair.
When you do go lower, it just feels like a long video or something like that. It just doesn't feel right to me. I feel like we should try to aim for at least minimum an hour and then be okay with that. If we have things to do, we have life and shit. Like we got the game going on. Like it makes sense.
Yeah, the game's already started, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about, or you know?
Do you guys actually want to wrap it up for this time?
Well, we can talk about, like... Let's try it. I'm sorry.
He's watching the game. He's here watching the game. He's trying to say something.
Hear me out real quick.
Hey!
Go Bird!
I'm just being dumb.
Rudy! No one likes him, by the way.
Do you guys want to like
You know?
chop up the pod? So like we do this section and we'll just make it like a half episode. We'll do like, let's say, because we're on 12 where we're supposed to be, we'll do like
12.5.
yeah, 12 point, or like 11.5 or something, and then we'll do 12 for the next one, and just call it that. Just leave it as is, because we got together, we did part of the pod, and I understand this is a game you guys want to focus on. We could do that, because I'm okay with that, but we just want to catch up. So maybe like sometime during the weekend or something like that, we get together, do like another bid.
Sure.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
can finish up the pod.
I'm pretty free over the weekend. So.
Or maybe if anything, we can just like cut it here, and then pick back up.
Sure.
Then,
I mean, if
because
y'all
we're not in
After
the middle
the
of the topic
game,
right now.
if
We're
I'm
in the
not
middle
on
of
the
topic.
couch when the camera comes back, then I... You know what I'm saying? Because we lost. So,
that's perfect. We'll just
and
do
then
that.
if I'm just not here, then...
Yeah, if you're-
then
True. If okay, we'll say that. Like, if we're gonna turn off the cameras now, we're gonna watch this game. If the cameras come back on, that means we won. If it ends here, that means we lost. And we'll see you on the weekend.
We'll see you later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. How about that? You can
We'll
do
come
that?
back one way or another. That works.
Yeah.
That's fine. One way or another, we're coming
We'll
back.
come back.
Better come back.
Stay tuned. Depending on
He
how
said,
long
I'm
the
not-
video is, you'll
Can you-
know.
Can you imagine we just start up Moses' guys like, so we lost?
Yeah,
So,
So we
hey
lost, and we
guys.
also lost Moses.
Hey guys.